Once upon a time, there was a hill in a village that everyone thought scary. The hill wasn't known to have ghosts or be the hideout for bandits. However, there was still a scary legend that if anyone fell down the hill, they would die in 3 years. That's why it was known as the Hill of 3 Years. Everyone walked very carefully down the hill. If they happened to fall down the hill, they would start to worry greatly they would die in 3 years. One day, an old man was walking down the hill. He walked very carefully, watching his steps so he wouldn't fall down. Out of nowhere, a rabbit hopped over to the old man. Caught by surprise, the old man fell on his back and tumbled down. "Oh my goodness, what am I going to do?" thought the old man. "I've fallen down the hill of 3 years. I'm going to die after 3 years now." The devastated old man sat on the ground and wept. The old man stood up, still teary-eyed, and walked home. He kept crying all the way home. When he arrived, his face was drenched in tears. "Dear, what happened?" asked his wife, surprised to see him crying. The old man lay down and answered, "Oh dear, what am I going to do now? On my way home, I fell down on the hill of 3 years." Shocked, his wife dropped to the floor and said, "Oh no, my husband only has 3 years to live." The old man and his wife hugged each other and cried. After that, the old man worried every day. Eventually, he became very sick from worrying so much. One day, a boy from next door came to visit the old man after he heard the old man was sick. "Sir, are you okay? Why are you so sick?" asked the boy. The old man replied to the boy's question. "With what I have, I will die after 3 years, but I can't bear to leave behind my dear wife." Tears welled up in the old man's eyes. The boy's eyes beamed with curiosity. "Oh, did you fall down the hill of 3 years?" asked the boy. The old man nodded, crying. "I have an idea to help you," replied the boy. "Stand up and come with me." The boy helped the old man up. He then took him to the hill of 3 years. "Oh no, I am terrified of this hill," said the old man. "I have already fell down it once. If I fall down again, I will die on the spot." The old man shook his head timidly. "Now, listen. If you fall down it one time, you will only live for 3 years," said the boy. "If you fall down 2 times, you will live for 6 years." A glimmer of hope sparkled in the old man's eyes. Wait, so if I fall down 3 times, I will live for 9 years? Asked the old man. The boy smiled at the old man's question. Yes, the boy replied. And if you fall down 10 times, you will live for 30 years. Suddenly, all the sadness and worry left the old man's face. His face was filled instead with brightness and hope. Oh, I should not have worried this whole time, said the old man. I will go up the hill right now and fall down once again. The old man hurried up the hill and then rolled down on it. I've fallen 2 times now. That's 6 more years added to my life, thought the old man. The old man fell down the hill again. That's 3 times, so that's 9 extra years to live, thought the old man. His hips hurt a little, but he laughed out loud. He stood up and fell down the hill once more. You've fallen down the hill 4 times now, so you will live for another 12 years, exclaimed the boy. The boy kept counting and shouting for the old man. The old man continued to keep falling down the hill until the moon rose high into the night sky. It was a dark and scary night, but the old man and the boy were very happy on their walk back. You have saved my life. Thank you so much, the old man said to the boy. The old man patted the boy on the head. I hope you live a long and happy life, sir, said the boy, looking up at the old man. One day, 3 years after he had first fallen down the hill, the old man tripped over a stone and fell down the hill of 3 years again. Ouch! He exclaimed. I've fallen down this hill 50 times already. I will live for 150 years now. I might even live longer than a turtle. The old man took his time getting up and walked home to his wife. After hearing about the old man, all the people in the village went to the hill of 3 years to fall down it. Even people from other villages would come down to fall down the hill because they heard they would live longer if they did. From then on, the sound of people rolling down the hill of 3 years could be heard all day long.